Small businesses in Rome are preparing to open their doors after being closed for more than 45 days in quarantine. The Trattoria degli Amici restaurant opened its doors this week for online delivery for dinner. The restaurant is run by the community of Sant'Egidio and is located in Trasferdera neighborhood in Rome. It employs people with disabilities and many other volunteers. Sophie Janssens, volunteer at the Trattoria degli Amici in Rome, joins us now. Thank you so much for joining us, Sophie.
Hi. Hello.
So can you tell me how the quarantine and lockdown has been for the volunteers and staff of the restaurant?
Well, of course, the lockdown is difficult for everybody, but I think especially our friends with mental disabilities, you have no idea, they love to work, and they really sometimes when they have to take their holidays, they are sad because they can't come to the restaurant. So you can imagine it's been really a very sad situation for them. Of course, when the lockdown was announced and we started taking measures to restrict, we saw the need of it because we wanted to protect our friends with disabilities, but also our clients, the other personnel. So there was a need for it. But of course, it's a difficult time for everybody, and also financially. Of course, the restaurant is not productive now, when it's just high season in Rome. So also financially, it will be a bit of difficulty for us to face.
Well, I know that you've been volunteering for nearly 15 years there. What's your personal experience working with people with disabilities? Can you talk about that?
Well, working in the trattoria, it makes you smile and it makes you happy because it's a beautiful place. And for me personally, we are volunteers of the Sant'Egidio community. For us, it's really also the way to make the difference and to work for the realization of what's written in the gospel and to build a really humane city. And there is a lot of joy in the restaurant, and among the personnel, there is a very nice relationship, and the clients feel that too, and this joy is transmitted to that. We have many usual Roman clients who come in for a meal, but also casual tourists who drop in the restaurant and they don't know what is waiting for them. So they discover that we are not just a restaurant, and it's lovely to talk to them and to make some time to share something about what we lived all together, and to give them, I think, a little pearl, also a pearl of the beauty of how a city can be.
So you mentioned delivery service once the lockdown is lifted. What else is the restaurant doing to get more customers in once everything's lifted?
Well, we have a lot of publicity so made, but from one to another. Many people love to come back because they have really nice experience in the restaurant, and it's not just having a meal and good food, which the food is very good, but it's also really to spend a pleasant evening. So there is a lot of publicity made from one to another. We try to use the social media to publicize now the delivery service, and also when we are opening. Many people stayed in contact with us during the lockdown, and that's really good for us. It's very encouraging to know that many people are waiting to come back and to start again. But it will take some time probably before people can really, because the social restrictions will be last for a while. So we hope it will be fine, because we really need it to open again.
Well, Sophie, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your experience with us. We appreciate it and all that you do. Sophie Janssens, volunteer at the Trattoria degli Amici in Rome. Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye.